Welcome to SDCCU Live! This is a great day to hear some great music from a legend. It's also a great day to celebrate a really cool facility that they have taken a really long time and put a lot of extra care and preparation into this specific room. If you remember the old performance studio, it was pretty cool. It was pretty much what we needed. It evolved over time. You could tell as technology got crazier, the room had to get crazier. This thing has everything. So I do want to start by shouting out all of the engineering crew and everybody that spent so much time putting this room together, because SDCCU Live is going to be an amazing thing for us, and it's largely because of y'all. So quick round of applause for them. Now, as in any Star 94.1 lounge, we always have superstar artists coming through this building to perform, to talk, so that we can learn more and get closer to them, and that's what's going to happen today with a legend. You'll know him from the Goo Goo Dolls. Let's bring out John Rzeznik.
How are you? Hi, everybody. How's it going? Good.
John, it's great to have you here for many reasons. The last time we had you at a Star Lounge, we set you up on a giant yacht out in the middle of the San Diego Bay. You performed, but we've kind of kicked up the vibe a little bit with this room here.
Yeah, no, this is a great place. This is a really great place.
How much does that matter to you? I know that you travel. I mean, I know you're traveling the rest of this year. You'll be in the UK next year. You know, you've spent a lot of time in different venues. How important is the place you're performing when it comes to your performance?
It's a lot nicer to play a nice place than it is to play a dump.
Does it change the motivation? I mean,
well, it depends what kind of dump it is.
Sure,
Sure. Over in the UK, they have these places called the academies, you know, which were like big old theaters that they just took all the seats out of and made them into these like venues for rock bands. And they stink, and they have signs over the faucets, do not drink water, and they're filthy and old, but they're really cool.
It's like the equivalent when they empty out the swimming pool and turn it into a skate ramp. It's just magical all of a sudden.
It's just something cool about it.
Well, we have a great room set up for you today.
This is gorgeous, man.
I want to thank SDCCU for giving us the chance to launch with you. I think that's really important to have a really big name. You know, one of the great things that I love about you is that you're proud to dote on your daughter. And Lily is just adorable, and she's all over your social media. And I was like you. I grew up with parents that exposed me to a lot of music. My parents take credit for me ending up, you know, in a musical field or whatever. I know you were kind of the same way.
Are they proud of you?
Yeah, I think
Good.
so. My mom is. I don't know about my dad, but yeah, my mom definitely is.
Good.
But I wonder, does that matter to you? Because you've been exposed to it, you ended up in it.
If she's gonna be a musician?
Yeah. And what do you think? Is there something there? She's only, what, 4?
3, not even. She's 2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
2 years and 9 months. But you know, whatever more importantly, I just want her to find something early on that she's passionate about. And as soon as she's done being potty trained, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put her in like Taekwondo school.
A little self-defense.
Well,
Let's start there.
No, because when she grows up and she's a teenage girl, and I hope she's very pretty, but I want her to. Are you recording this?
We don't have to.
Is this going on the air?
No, this is a brand new room. We could do it all in this room.
Okay,
we can stop.
No, well, no, you can bleep it. I
Okay.
just want her to be able to crush someone's testicles if they.
Roger that.
No, I mean, I don't ever want her to be in a situation where she's scared and has to compromise herself. You know what I mean? So yeah, first thing she'll go learn how to dance later, but she's gonna learn how to stomp a guy's nuts.
Great priorities.
Yes,
Dad priorities.
Priorities.
Yeah, hashtag dad priorities. That's it. All right.
Do you think she'd like to do ballet? No. I apologize.
Maybe, but sometime along the line she will. Sure.
Later. She can do that later. You know. Yeah. All right.
What's next?
I see you backed away from that conversation. It's just like
you're bringing stuff out of me. I feel like I'm losing train of thought. I'm thinking my own life.
Do you have a daughter? Or
I do.
something?
I have a 17-year-old daughter.
What?
Who's giving it to me right now? Just.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
What department do you want to talk about? The wallet, the emotional.
Well,
art?
I feel like when I walk in the room, it's just they all look at me. It's just like a gold card walking in the room, and that's it. And
Which is fine until the one time you just don't want him to. Just the one time, just for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Give me some you.
Yeah. Forget it.
Yeah, it's over.
Ain't gonna happen.
Trust me. One of your fans, her name is Lisa from Fontana. She wants to know, and I think this is a good question because you are touring a lot. How do you keep your voice nice and fresh while touring on the road? If your voice has gotten more beautiful over the years,
Oh
I've
my
always
God, thank
wondered,
you.
how do you actually take care of it?
Well, I quit smoking about 5 years ago, so that helps. And please, no applause. I could go back to it at any point. I'm just on the precipice at all times. No. Yeah, but you know, you do vocal warm-ups, which everyone makes fun of me for. I'm standing in the dressing room before I have to play. I'm going, yeah, you practice your scales, and then everybody makes fun of you. And then you go out and you sing and you do okay. You know, some days are harder than others. But
Yeah, it's like you get calloused a little bit back there, right? It's kind of ready
well,
for
I've
this.
been really lucky. I've been really lucky because I had a really good vocal teacher. You know, and he basically taught me how to survive. You know,
Do it the right way.
It's you got to sleep, and you can't go out and get drunk every night. You know?
Did you find a big change in kind of your, obviously your performance, probably how you felt, but voice and stuff and recovery, did that change too once
Yeah.
you kind of gave that up?
Oh yeah. More cigarettes than booze, but yeah, booze. It's a whatever. You got to do what you got to do, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And
So,
here you are.
I mean, I had to decide: do I want to smoke cigarettes, or do I want to have a career? So I chose having a career.
Thank God.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Right. John, what do you think, because I mean, a lot of us that have been, you know, I've been doing this for 20 years, a lot of people in this room have been in the music industry for a while, and there's kind of like two careers. There's the time before social media,
Yeah.
and then what we do now. How much as a creative person, as a songwriter, when it comes to what you do, has that kind of helped you, hurt you? And by the way, listener questions for the audience while he's answering that. Get ready to ask John something, because he's totally open to it all.
Okay. Social media or
Yeah, I
the
mean, just in
internet?
general, you know, I mean, maybe not the internet. It's almost like for songwriters, you know, is there an easier way to be discovered now that there's an easier way to discover singers through YouTube?
Social,
you
so
know?
YouTube and all that. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I mean, beforehand, everything was sort of went through a system of record companies and production companies and things like that, and it sort of was distributed to radio stations, and you made a record, you get it played on the radio, you go out and tour, and then you do it again.
The whole formula. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's like you gotta be on social media all the time, and I'm not.
Sure.
Which is bad, I suppose. But what do I get to say? I have nothing to say. I'm like, I went to lunch today. Who cares? It's the world doesn't care.
Yeah. Do you think that adds an awesome level of continued mysteriousness as a rock star, just in your fans?
No, because everybody, everything is about access now. And the more people know about you, the more they feel like they know you, and then to a certain degree, that's good. But I don't personally do my Twitter or any of that
Because
stuff.
I share a lot of your stuff.
Yeah, because I have a guy that does it.
Of course,
I'll
yeah.
write it to him, and I just say, you post it. Because if I see the replies and stuff, and if somebody says something nasty, I'm like, I get mad. So I had to cancel my one Twitter account a few years ago because I was just like.
Were you going to respond back? Was it I'm going to say something, or were you going to just respond?
No,
out
I did
loud?
respond.
Oh, okay.
I did respond, and it was really nasty, because it wasn't. I mean, you can say my band sucks. I don't care. You can say that I'm an idiot. That's fine. But don't talk about my wife, or my girlfriend. Well, wait a minute. I don't have a girlfriend, but I do have a wife. I hope you're not recording that. No, I'm just kidding. No, she was my girlfriend at the time, but.
Well, that's a great reason to get off social media if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, it's.
Well, thanks for coming. This has just been an absolute pleasure.
I appreciate you having me back in.
Yeah.
And good luck with the new place. And
Yeah, last time it was a boat.
thank
now
you
it's
all
this
for
place.
coming. All right,
Yeah,
give
thank
yourselves
you.
a round of
Thank you,
applause.
John.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Thanks, you guys. Once again, John Rzeznik. Thank you to SDCC once again for allowing us to have such an incredible room for a superstar like that to come in here and really rock. I think he appreciated what this room is, and we do obviously too. So thank you guys so much for everything.